Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx, and here is a little bit of an interruption to an ongoing series of High Times, which is a high quality game. We're going to play some slop today as well. And as you know, it's a Nightwave series, Dark Elf, this time around, and last time I played something from the dev, it was technically not that long ago. The Bleach parody game, which was quite a disappointment. We'll see. I kind of expect this to be basically the same game as every single previous one. But we'll see. We will see. My expectations are low, but we'll see. Alright, description. A stranded human and a hunted dark elf share one dangerous night in a forest hideout. Build trust, flirt, push boundaries, and dive into the romance as choices lead to desire, rejection, or a burning, unforgettable encounter. Let's begin. What is your name? It's Arthur. Do you want to skip the No, I don't want to skip the prologue. How many times are you going to ask? Jesus Christ. Wood groans around you as the wagon jolts over another rut. Every hit drives the iron deeper into your wrists and ankles. The air in the cart is damp, sour with sweat and fear. Chains clink in miserable little rhythms every time someone shifts. Somewhere to your left, a man mutters the same prayer on loop. To your right, someone's breathing way too fast. Great. Shackled, bruised, and rolling straight into who knows where. Oh yeah, those games also overuse the F-bombs, which is annoying. Could have taken the easy job, could have said no, but no, I had to be clever. Hello. Ooh. Poor girl. Moonlight slips through the slats in the thin knives, stripping the crumpled wagon in pale buns. Opposite you, she sits perfectly still. Purple skin, faintly lit by the gaps in the planks. Dude, there is literally no cover for us anyway. Also, what? I'm sorry, but why is that wagon over here made with bricks? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Jesus Christ. You can tell this is a slop. And the description says as if we are literally like inside a wagon that has the roof, the walls and so on. That's what the description tells us. Whatever. White hair pulled into a high ponytail, one loose strand hanging over her face like it's too stubborn to obey. Dark elf bound, same as me. Either someone's expensive bounty or the kind of trouble you don't usually live long enough to meet twice. You shift, chains scraping the wood. Or maybe the bricks on your left side. And lean forward until the cuffs bite into the skin. You say cuffs, but she, for example, she has rope around her wrists. Why would you have cuffs and not rope as well? What the? I'm gonna be so nitpicky, by the way. Hey, if you're dead, blink twice. Her fingers move first, a slow flex against the manacles. Then her gaze sharpens and actually focuses on you. You're allowed. Either you're not afraid enough, or you're too stupid to shut up. I'm changing a box with strangers and rolling to an execution or a mine. Fears already checked in. Talk's just the only part they didn't lock down.
Humans really will flirt with anything if it has a pulse and a face.
And is attractive? I'm just trying to make sure the person sitting in front of me isn't about to snap and bite someone's throat out.
If I did, I'd start with a guard. You're not worth the energy yet.
She says that like there is a chance I climb up her kill list later.
Cute. Wait, why did you wake me, you dumbass? You want comfort, conversation, or are you just scared of dying in silence?
Little bit of all three, maybe. Mostly I figured if something goes to shite, I'd rather the scary dark elf be awake on my side of the wagon.
On your side. Both of you to assume we're on the same side of anything.
At the moment, we're both chained and headed somewhere we don't want to be. That's close enough to a team for me.
You sound like the kind of idiot that survives by accident.
The wagon hits a deeper rut. The entire car jumps. Chains bite, chains made of rope. Someone curses in the corner, voice cracking. That's going to bruise. If we actually make it to wherever they're dragging us, walking is going to be fun.
What do they call you? Loud one?
Name's Arthur.
Arthur. Sounds like someone who stepped in something they couldn't scrape off.
No, it sounds like the name after the King of Britain. What are you talking about? Job went sideways. Client lied about who we're hitting. Guards didn't.
You got sold out. Welcome to the club.
You? You don't exactly look like petty theft material.
Well, they don't like that I stopped being their knife. Turns out when you're paid to cut throats, people get upset when you pick a different target than the one on the contract.
So the bounty rumors were any bullshit after all. Whoever put a price on her wants her gone, not caged.
You keep staring like that and I will start charging you for it.
Can't help it. Most days I don't end up shackled across from someone who looks like they could kill a man with a blink. She does not look like that. She does not look like that. She's kinda attractive.
I don't blink that often. Waste of time.
You have a quiet laugh. The chain between your wrists, made of rope, rattles, which I bet it doesn't, because how can a rope rattle when you shift again? Oh, got a name, or do I just call you the expensive one in my head?
A what? Last time I handed my own, someone put it on a bounty poster.
Pretty sure they already know who you are, considering the escort outside. I'm the only idiot in here who doesn't.
You're persistent. Annoying but persistent.
Make a joke of this, be straightforward, but back off a little. I'm not gonna back off, but let's go be straightforward. Look, if I'm dying in this box, I don't know what to curse when shit hits the fan. You don't have to give in the real name, just something.
You really think a name changes anything?
Yeah.
Okay then.
What do you want to call her?
I don't know. You give her a name. Call me Nivar. That's all you get in a wagon full of snitches.
Nivara. Yeah, that works.
Don't get attached. We're shackled with rope in a box headed to someone else's fun. You slow me down, I leave you. Simple.
Then we'll be the exception. Or we'll die fast. Either way, I'm not doing it quietly.
Hey. Try not to die before you make that interesting,
Steel scrapes. The wagon shudders as the horses slow for a moment, then pick up pace again. Chains made of rope, Forest, bounty on one side, bad luck on the other. If anything's going to snap tonight, it's going to snap hard. Maybe that rope is made, or like old, crusty. The thought barely finishes in your head before the world answers. Someone up front screams, the wrong kind of scream. Cut off, wet, then swallowed by shouting. Steel hits steel outside, obviously not inside, because our calves are made of rope. Hoofs skid, the wagon lurches sideways so hard your stomach slams into your ribs. Does make sense. Tch! Something slams to the side of the cart. Wood cracks, a spear tip or arrowhead punches through the plank beside your head, even though obviously there was no wall, no roof, no anything. Ha! The world heaves, the wagon tips, the floor becomes a wall. Bodies, chains, made of rope, splinters, everything piles and crashes into one messy knot. That makes sense. You hit hard, iron bites your wrists. Someone's boot catches your ribs, ouch. Breath rips out of you in a dry grunt. For a second, all you hear is a ringing and the thick thump of your own pulse. Move, come on, move. You drag air back into your lungs and show that wave of your chest. The cart is on its side now, one wall broken open to the night. There was literally no walls, what are you talking about? The dark elf is half buried under another prisoner, chains made of rope twisted, hair loose from her ponytail and falling around her face.
Arthur, if you're going to lie there and die, do it somewhere that's not on my flipping legs.
Hold still. You shove the limp man off her, wood groaning under you. A broken plank gives just enough for you to wriggle upright in the sideways cart.
We're not dying here, let's move.
This is chaos. The other wagons are scattered in the road, one burning, one cracked open like an egg. Figures clash in the dark shadows with steel, and torches, arrows, winding through the trees. Bandits, rebels, hunters, whoever they are, they're not here for my help. You drop down to muddy ground, but sliding. Dark shapes move at the edge of your vision, too many to count. The dark elf lands beside you in a low crouch, still chained at the ankles, but moving it like it hardly matters. Chained with rope to the forest.
To the forest, unless you feel like testing how many sides want you dead tonight.
You both bolt, ducking low, using the overturned wagon as cover before sprinting for the tree line. Branches whip at your face as you plunge into the undergrowth. The shouts behind you blare, orders, panicked screams, that awful sound of a horse going down hard. Your lungs burn, your legs are already tired from being cramped too long, but fear does what strength doesn't. Just keep moving, away from the road, away from the fire. The dark elf runs just ahead of you despite the ankle chain, made of rope. Breath steady, steps light enough that she barely disturbs the leaves.
Keep up, Arthur. If you fall behind, I'm not getting your ass.
Didn't ask you to. You run until the screams and steel fade in the muffled echoes, and the only sound left is your own ragged breathing and the wind in the branches. Also, why is there no sound? For fuck's sake. There should be music. Your heart is still hammering. Sweat chills on your neck. Somewhere far behind you, faint orange light flickers between dark trunks. Burning wagons or torches too distant to care about for now. Remind me never to nap in a moving prison again.
You're wheezing like an old man, Arthur.
It's not my fault, okay? My Achilles's are in a terrible shape.
If you pass out, I'm taking your boots and anything sharp. Take my boots! Just don't leave me for wolves.
I'm not ready for your forest food.
Then stand up straight and stop talking like a victim.
You recognize that kind of chaos back there.
Doesn't matter who hit the convoy. What matters is the road's going to be crawling with people who want answers and people who want heads.
Including yours?
Hehe, especially mine. But hey, you didn't freeze in there. Most men would do. So you get to keep breathing for now.
Well, what's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me?
Don't get used to it. I'm not here to pet your ego.
Good, because I'm bleeding and my wrists feel like they got chewed by a bear. What's the plan, Nivara?
We move. We get water, we get cover, we get off any trail a drunk guard could follow. And we don't light a fire unless we want company.
We, huh? So I'm not just a bait?
You're a loud bait with hands. Still better than dragging a corpse.
Romantic.
Listen. You slow me down, I leave you. If I say run, you run. If I say duck, you drop. You keep me alive and I won't stab you in your sleep.
That's not a deal. That's a threat with manners.
Call it whatever helps your pride. You want to live, you stick close and you stay useful.
Temporary alliance then. I don't die, you don't die, nobody gets chained again.
Now you're thinking. There's an old ruin not far from here. Broken stone, half swallowed by trees.
You say that, I expect to be made of wood, to be honest.
If it's still empty, it's shelter. If it's not, we make it empty.
She says that like it's nothing. And my dumb brain still clogs the way her mouth looks when she's talking. Not the time. She turns and starts walking. Ankle chain made of rope, whispering with each step. I mean, considering that her chains made of rope disappeared from her wrists, I would not be surprised if there was no chain made of rope on her ankles by now as well. You push up from the lock, lungs still burning, and follow her into the dark. Well, I'm following a deadly pissed off elf with a mountain on her head into a forest I don't know.
Fantastic!
A few weeks later. Ooh. See, dude, I told you. It's made of wood, I knew it. Days blur into each other. Same broken stone, made of wood. Same crooked ceiling, same pissed off elf taking up more space in your head than the forest outside. Then think, ruined temple and moody dark elf would start feeling like routine. Ooh, hello.
You're a staring Arthur again.
Why is there no sound? Quiet, literally. This one, no. Dude, there is nothing. That's so annoying.
If you're planning to draw, at least do it away from my bedroll.
Relax. I'm just checking you haven't murdered me in my sleep yet. Waking up alive feels weird. I'm still adjusting.
Keep talking and I'll fix that for you.
There she is. Morning charm and everything.
Ah, get up. We're low on meat. Unless you want to chew dry roots and your own ego tonight.
She tosses you the bow. You catch it. Barely. The string hums with how often she's checked it. Thought the legendary... Jesus Christ. Thought the legendary killer was handling the hunt.
She is. But what you miss is good entertainment.
Oh, piss off. I'm getting better.
You hit one rabbit and suddenly you're a ranger. Now gather your things. I just need some minutes to get rid of my armor.
Damn, she's annoying when she's right. The two of you move through the undergrowth like you've done this for years instead of weeks. She walks ahead, silent, precise. You follow, quieter than before, but nowhere near her level. Not a terrible view.
Feet apart. If your stance is weak, everything else is weak.
Nice way to talk about my legs.
If I was talking about your legs, you'd know. Draw.
You pull the string back, it creaks, your shoulders burn.
You're choking the grip. Relax your hand, you're not strangling it. Pretend it's something you actually want to keep touching.
It is, You're doing this on purpose, you know.
If it keeps you focused, who cares? Eyes on target, not on my mouth.
There's movement in the brush. A deer half hidden. You steady. Breathe. Release. The arrow flies, foots into the fledged animal, stumbles, drops.
Hell yes. You didn't embarrass yourself. Progress.
You know you're allowed to say nice shot, right?
Don't get greedy. Drag it before something else smells the blood.
By the time you're back, the deer is gutted and hanging from a branch, the ruin smelling faintly of iron and smoke. You work fast. Should I be worried how good you're at slicing things open?
You weren't worried when I cut your chains made of rope. Don't start now.
You know, for someone who keeps saying I'm a problem, you haven't kicked me out yet.
You complain, you eat, you snore. You're definitely a problem. But if I'd been alone that night, I'd be a corpse in a ditch. So here we are.
That sounds suspiciously like...
Thanks. Don't push it. I'm not saying it again.
She flicks a strip of meat at your chest. It hits, greasy and warm. Ooh, aggressive gratitude.
Eat. If you pass out on a patrol again, I'm leaving you where you fall.
That happened once. Almost.
Once is enough. I don't like repeat failures.
You chew, watching her fingers work the knife, precise and easy like they were grown for it. Those hands have killed more people than I've met. And I'm sitting here wondering how they feel on my neck. When she's kissing me, or something. Later, the carcass is gone. Gear set aside. The fire shrinks to a low, steady glow. Dirt between you turns into a rough map. We swing wide around the ridge tomorrow. Less open ground, fewer eyes, we avoid the patrol entirely.
Avoid them means they keep breathing. We hit them at the river crossing. Wet ground, bad footing, advantage, us.
There's at least 5. You and me versus 5 isn't strategy, it's suicide with extra steps.
3 that matter. The other 2 look like they trip over their own weapons.
You can't know that from tracks.
I can, I do. You asked my opinion, you got it.
She leans in over the scratched lines, shoulder bumping yours, close, warm, deliberate. She always does this when she wants to win an argument. We're not hitting them head on. We wait, we watch. If they get close to here, we pick them off from cover, not in a goddamn river.
You want to keep running until they heard us? Somewhere worse? That road was warning, they won't stop.
I'm not scared of a fight. I just don't feel like dying because you got horny for a good ambush. Her eyes flash, then frustratingly she laughs, short, rough.
You're less pathetic when you talk back. First week you just grunted and did what I told you. First week I thought you might actually cut my throat if I breathed wrong.
Now I only think you will do it if I really annoy you.
Haha, you read fast. Fine, we do it your way. For now.
Careful, you're going to give me ideas about being in charge.
Ha, you would know what to do with that. But watching you try might be fun.
Tease her right back, keep it light, push a little. Keep it light. I'll stick to not getting us killed. You can keep the scary mastermind thing.
Ah, good. You'd look ridiculous trying to loom.
Night drops hard. The sky outside turning from blue to ink. Okay. The forest comes low and the ruin feels smaller with the dark pressing in. You stay by the bonfire you've built 100 times over. Hunt went clean today. Almost makes me think we're getting good at this survive together thing.
Don't get sentimental. You'll ruin my appetite.
You even have one?
Thought you lived on spite. Spite is efficient. Keeps me warm, keeps me sharp, keeps me from stabbing you when you breathe too loud.
You're welcome for the challenge. The flames pop. Ash swirls up, glowing then fades. Her gaze follows it. Jaw tense for a bit.
Well, you fought better today. cleaner, less likely to die in the first 30 seconds.
Was that a compliment?
No, it was an observation. Keep fishing, and I'll get you.
You know, you hide it well, but you don't hate having me here.
I didn't say that.
You don't have to. Silence. Stretches. Warm. Not awkward. She stares at the fire for a long moment.
The people after me. It's not just bounty hunters. The guild wants my head. I broke the contract. Took a blade to someone they didn't approve.
Ooh. Well, sounds like that they deserved it.
They did. But once you stop being their knife, they want you dueled permanently.
And I stumbled into that mess. Oof.
You did more than stumble. The convoy was headed toward the guild drop point because of you.
So, I'm the reason you were in that wagon?
Partially. But without you, I would have been dead in the wreck. So congratulations, you're both a curse and a solution.
I'll take that as a thanks, elf.
Stop putting labels on everything.
We've made a decent team for people who threaten to stab each other daily.
You make it easy to threaten. But you move when I say move. You don't freeze, you don't whine. That's rare.
So you trust me now?
Don't say stupid things. But you're not useless. And you're still breathing. That counts for something.
You know, the night's calm. No scouts. No footsteps. No danger breathing down our necks.
Don't say it like you're trying to jinx us.
I'm saying it because it feels different. You feel different.
Maybe you're hallucinating. Maybe you hit your head again.
Maybe I'm reading you well for once.
Oh, shut up. You're better at distracting than you realize. Sometimes it's a problem.
You think I throw you off your focus, huh? I'm flattered.
Don't get so cocky. Just don't start thinking you're safe.
Safe? No. But for the first time since the chains made of rope, I don't feel like I'm one bad step from the grave. She watches the fire, profile sharp in the orange light. For a second, all the hard edges soften. The air shifts warm and charged in a way that makes your pulse pick up.
We're not moving tonight. No packing, no running, no pretending this ruin isn't the best option we have. We stay here.
You sure? That sounds dangerously like rest. Might give me ideas.
You already have too many ideas. Just sit and let's talk normal for once.
Yeah, something's definitely different tonight. The fire crackles, shadows dance across stone, and the silence between you stops feeling like danger and starts feeling like something else entirely.
Tomorrow we go back to running. Tonight we don't. If you mess this up, I'm blaming you for the whole mood.
Blaming me
for everything is kind of your king. Shut up and sit. Tell me what you want to do with this rare moment where nobody's trying to stab us.
What's a G? Oh, it's phone? I think we didn't have phones back then. Just talk. Suggest splitting up to be safer. No! Review tomorrow's plan. Do this. Alright, now about tomorrow. Let's try not to die.
Good start. Keep the bar low.
We move before sunrise with west path.
Fine, learn your left from your right.
Better than your idea of charge in and combat rape.
Worked last time.
Barely.
Barely still means I was right.
If we avoid the creek, we stay off soft ground.
Sensible. Strange coming from you.
You say that like you don't love having me around.
I love nothing. Don't be weird.
Feels like you do. A little.
Shut up. Tomorrow is simple. We strike first. No hesitation. You keep up. Try not to trip. Try not to die. Easy.
You trust me?
I trust that you're annoying enough to survive anything.
That a compliment?
If it turns you on, sure.
You're getting bold tonight.
And you're staring at my mouth. Focus.
I'm actually not staring at the mouth. You're absolutely mistaken. Hard to focus when you're flirting this hard.
I'm not. Shut up. I'm talking normally.
Yeah. Keep like that a bit longer.
Don't tell me what to do. Love increased by 1 point and there was a sound.
Ask what she actually enjoys. Yes, let's do that. Alright, honest question. What do you actually enjoy? Like real stuff. Not stabbing, not running. You.
You're asking dangerous things now. Humans usually don't try to peel me open unless they want a knife in the throat.
Lucky for me, I'm charming as hell.
You're something, sure.
So, what do you enjoy? She doesn't answer immediately, eyes flicking toward the fire, then toward your face, judging how serious you are.
Quiet places.
Same.
Heat on my skin, the kind that doesn't come from running for my life. A meal that isn't burnt or stolen. And? You're really going to make me say it?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Liar.
Fine. I like when people don't look at me like a weapon. Or a trophy. Or a story to brag about.
So when they look at you like a person.
Don't phrase like that. Make it sound soft.
Maybe you are a little soft?
Say that again and peel your skin.
She didn't deny it.
I enjoy when someone pushes back instead of folding. Someone who doesn't flinch when I get close.
Like now?
Don't test me.
Sounds like you enjoy being around me.
I said nothing of the sort. But you're not the worst human I've met.
Top 10?
Top 50. Don't get cocky.
That still means you enjoy something about me.
It means I tolerate you without wanting to stab you every 5 minutes.
She's actually flustered. Cute. Pretty sure that counts as affection in dark elf language.
Shut up before I change my mind. I did shut up now.
Huh. Alright. Just in case. Ask what she'll do if you survive. Alright, humor me for a second. Let's pretend we survive all of this. What do you do after?
That's bold of you. Assuming you survive, very optimistic for someone who trips over roots.
I don't trip, the roots attack me.
Sure, victim of landscaping.
Stop dodging, I'm asking about you.
I don't know. My life belonged to other people for so long, I never thought past the next order.
So think past it now.
Don't rush me, this isn't easy.
She looks at the fire, jaw tight like she's chewing something she doesn't want to spit out.
If I live, I'd want somewhere quiet. A place where no one knows my name, or what I was used for.
Fresh start.
Don't make it sound pretty, it's just survival without chains.
And you do that alone?
I've always done everything alone. But lately it feels less necessary.
There. She's letting something slip again. If I'm still alive, maybe I walk the same direction.
I didn't invite you.
Didn't say you did. Just saying I wouldn't mind the company.
You're impossible. But you didn't slow me down this past month.
Bet your version of I don't hate being around you.
It's my version of don't ruin this moment.
Moment, huh?
Shut up.
If we make it, you know you won't get rid of me easily.
Bold threat, try surviving tomorrow first.
She didn't say no. She didn't even pretend to. Wait, did it say love went up or... Fuck, I didn't pay attention. Ask about Dark Elf cities, sure. Hey, tell me something about where you're from. Dark Elf cities, what are they actually like?
That's a new one. Most humans just assume we sleep in caves and drink blood.
You don't?
No, dumbass. Only on weekends.
She's joking, mostly. Come on, I'm asking for real.
Fine. Our cities are deep layered, built into stone, but not trapped by it. Bridges, towers, light wells carved straight through the cliffs. Everything feels like you're standing inside a heartbeat.
Sounds intense.
It is. Beautiful if you're born to it. Suffocating when you're not.
You didn't fit, huh?
I fit fine. I just didn't like being told where I belonged.
So you bailed.
I bailed by stabbing a noble son who thought he owned me. Call it an overreaction.
Sounds justified to me, yeah.
Don't make me sound heroic, it's gross.
Still brave, for...
Shut up.
There it is, that slip. She likes being seen, even if she pretends she doesn't.
Dark elf cities aren't the fairy tale your kind imagines. They're sharp, cold, everyone watching everyone. Sometimes I miss the noise, the heat, the sense that anything could happen in the next corridor.
You miss home.
I said I miss piece of it, not the chains.
So you're better out here? I feel like someone started playing some kind of instrument right now for some reason. What the hell? It's 3 in the morning.
I'm better anywhere that isn't trying to own me. And you're the first idiot I've met who didn't treat me like a weapon or a trophy.
You think like you like being around me.
I'm saying you're not unbearable. Don't get horny over it.
Love increased by 1 point. 5 out of 14. Let's go. Alright, I could go that, but I don't want to suggest splitting up. That sounds like a terrible idea. Small flirts. Call her dangerously attractive. Oh, yes. You know something, Nivar? You're dangerously attractive.
Oh, dangerously?
Yeah, the kind of attractive that ruins a man's concentration.
Good. Maybe you will finally shut up and focus.
No chance, not when you keep looking at me like that.
I'm not looking at you like anything.
You absolutely are.
Don't start imagining things, human.
I'm not imagining anything. You're gorgeous, and you know it.
I... Don't say that like it's obvious.
Because it is?
Dangerously attractive. You're lucky I'm not stopping you for flirting this close to the truth.
You flirting back is even more dangerous.
I'm not flirting.
Liar.
Shut up.
That blush says otherwise.
I'm not blushing. Firelight plays tricks on human eyes.
Sure, and you definitely didn't lean closer just now.
If I lean closer, it's because I'm deciding whether kissing you or killing you is more satisfying.
The first one. I choose the first one. Pretty sure one of those options is more fun.
For who?
For both of us.
You're reckless.
And you liked it.
Maybe I don't hate it.
That's basically dark if I like you, holy shit.
Call me dangerously attractive again when you're brave enough to take responsibility for it.
I'll take my chances. Love increased by 2 top points, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting that dark elf to fall for me like crazy. Tell her you like how she looks out of armor.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah. You know, you look different without the armor.
Huh? Different how?
In a way I didn't expect.
Careful, sounds like you're about to say something stupid.
Relax, I mean it in a good way.
Humans always say that right before they ruin it.
Fine, I'll just say it straight. I like how you look out of the armor.
What?
You look lighter, not burdened, and you look good.
Don't talk like you've seen me without it multiple times. I've seen enough to make an opinion. Ha! You saw my arms and shoulders. Congratulations.
I mean, I see a little more than that. Strong arms, pretty shoulders, great start.
You're shameless.
You're the one sitting here by the fire looking like that, okay?
Like what?
Like someone who knows exactly how to make a man stare.
So you were staring.
Of course I was. Obviously.
Idiot.
You look more real without the armor, not just a blade someone pointed.
Armor's easy. People see still and shut up. Without it they start assuming things.
I'm assuming you're gorgeous.
Is that a problem? Don't call me that.
Why not?
Because you say it like you mean it. Because I do.
That hit her harder than she expected.
If you want me out of armor so badly, earn it.
That's a promise?
A threat.
Sounds other the way I interpret it.
Shut up!
Love increased by 2 points to 9 out of 14. You are doing so well. Ask if she's gained wave. Dubbed. Ask if she's ever kissed a human.
Why not?
Random question. You ever kissed a human before?
What kind of question is that?
A random one, as I said. A fun one and a random one, as I said.
Or a stupid one?
So, yes. No?
Why, planning research?
Maybe I ought to know how experienced my dangerous little elf is.
Dangerous, yes, little, watch your words.
You're dodging the answer.
No, I haven't.
Really?
Don't say it like that, I had priorities.
Like stabbing people.
Exactly. Much more productive than locking lips with some soft, sweaty human.
So you have imagined that.
No, that's not what I said.
You're getting flustered.
I'm not. Shut up.
It's good.
Say cute again, I'll bite you.
That's not really a threat to me.
Huh, figures you'd like it.
Her eyes keep dropping to my mouth. Yes, she's thinking about it.
If I ever kiss a human, it won't be some clumsy little accident. I'd make sure they felt it for days.
Sounds intense.
It wouldn't be with just anyone.
Someone bold enough to handle you.
Someone who knows when to shut up and when to push back.
So I'm in the running.
You talk too much.
Didn't say no.
You don't get cocky. One mistake and I'll put an arrow through your knee.
She's totally imagining it now.
Love increased by 2 points. 3 more to go.
Oh, by the way, a 25-year-old dark elf skin with a predatory gaze. If she's mocking you, she's comfortable. Start off being a weapon for other people. Secretly start for real connection with someone who sees her not as a tool. Likes being the predator, but enjoying it when someone is bold enough to push back. Heck yeah. That's a surprisingly good description. Compliment her eyes. Let's do it. You know, your eyes look insane in this light.
Ha, insane? That's your choice of word?
In a good way. They catch the fire like they're about to devour something.
That's something better not be your bragging.
Maybe I like how they look when you're pretending not to stare at me.
I wasn't staring.
You stare a lot.
Because I'm waiting for you to trip over your own tongue.
I'm being serious. Your eyes are sharp. Kind of beautiful, actually.
Beautiful? You humans toss that word around like crumbs.
I don't. Then take it differently. Yours hit harder.
You're trouble. Keep talking like that and I might start assuming you want me to crawl into your lap.
She's definitely flirting harder now. Would that be a bad assumption?
Don't tempt me.
Those eyes could tempt anyone.
Good. Means they still work.
They do more than work. They make it hard to look away.
Stop staring like that. Feels like you're peeling my clothes off with your gaze.
Maybe. And if I am?
Then you're bolder than you look.
Maybe I just like staring at pretty girls.
You're going to regret saying that when I decide what punishment fits it.
Worth it.
Idiot.
Worth it, idiot. One more point. But it's one hard. Share a drink. Cold night, could use something warm. Got a bit of wine left, want some?
Wine? In the middle of forest, hunted, exhausted, half alive, and you want to drink?
Yeah, that's the Polish part of my blood, I guess. Pretty much, yeah.
Soft human drinks to stay warm instead of growing thicker skin.
You can mock me after you take a sip.
Who said I'd take one?
Please, you've been staring at the bottle since I pulled it out.
I wasn't staring.
Okay, now take heed. You hand her the bottle. You both sit next to the fire. She holds it like she's evaluating of a weapon, then finally brings it to her lips.
Ah, it's not terrible. Shocking. Thought humans only made drinks that tasted like regrets and wet shoes.
Glad to impress. I have no clue how a wet shoe tastes like. Oh, and I'm glad about that.
The night's quiet. Too quiet. Makes me think something's watching.
Also, how did we suddenly appear in the middle of the forest when we were literally in an open field? Nothing's getting through us tonight.
Confident. Maybe the wine's heating already.
Maybe I just trust you.
Tch, idiot.
You tense?
Always. Comes with being alive.
Feels different tonight.
Maybe because you're sitting close enough to steal my heat.
You're warm as hell.
Don't get ideas.
She takes another sip, her shoulders loosen this time, the fire reflecting gold in her eyes.
Ah, alright. Hey, ask something, anything.
You sure?
Before I change my mind, wine makes me generous.
She's opening up. Finally! Tell her you would like to kiss her like that wine bottle. Tell her she is even hotter when drinking. No. Ask what she thinks about you. I'm gonna go with I want to kiss her, man. Boop! You know, the way you drink from that bottle kind of makes you want to kiss you the same way.
Yeah. You're a bold tonight.
Blame the wine or you, mostly you.
You think you can just say shit like that and survive?
I'm still alive, aren't I?
Barely.
Didn't deny it for.
I'm not. It's the fire and the drink. You're misreading things.
Am I?
If I wanted your mouth on mine, human, you wouldn't be guessing.
So you don't want it?
I didn't say that.
Holy shit, she really didn't. Careful.
Careful. Keep talking like that and you'll find out whether I kiss you or bite you. You ask dangerous questions for someone with no armor.
You answer them for someone pretending not to care.
Maybe the wine's working too well.
On you or me?
Both.
This night is getting warm.
Enough talking before you make me say something stupid. Pick something else before I finish the bottle myself.
You both stop drinking and get up again. Air hotter than before.
Loath increased by 4. 17 out of 14.
Let's go. The fire cracks low, the light settles, something in the air shifts. You good, Nivara?
You've been staring a bit differently for the last minutes. Should I be concerned?
Just thinking.
Dangerous habit.
You really want the truth?
Let's hear the disaster.
You're different tonight.
Different how?
Looser, closer, not trying so hard to push me away.
Don't assume anything, Arthur.
She's flustered. She really is.
I'm just tired, that's all.
No, there's something else. Feels like we're not just trying to survive anymore.
You talk too much.
You listen too much.
You're bold tonight, aren't you?
Maybe because you actually want me close.
No, you never said that.
You didn't have to. A long silence hangs. Not cold, not hostile, heavy.
You're not entirely unbearable. There, don't make me repeat it.
That's basically a confession coming from her. You know this changes things, right?
Maybe it does. Stop pushing, I'm not naming it.
Fine, then I'll say it. I want you, not just someone I fight beside.
Idiot.
You kept coming closer all night.
Maybe I did.
And you liked it.
Shut up. Tomorrow, things might get worse. People like us don't get good endings. Then let's make tonight count. So next time you try flirting, I might actually respond.
Holy shit, she's ready. She's actually ready for more. We will kiss. And what about now?
Now it gets hotter.
Ask to see her tongue, the developer's favorite. Hey, mind showing me something?
You always say that before saying something stupid. Go on.
Your tongue, let me see it.
You want me to stick my tongue out?
Yeah, I want to have a good look.
For what purpose?
Because every time you talk shit, I keep imagining what that tongue could do if you weren't threatening to stab me.
Oh, you what?
I mean it, show me.
Fine, don't choke on excitement. Happy now?
She has sharp teeth, like a vampire. So I guess it makes sense with that supposed story about dark elves that was said earlier, how they drink blood and so on. Anyway, yeah, that's longer than expected, sharper too.
Sharp enough to cut you.
Or make me lose my dang mind.
You're unbelievable.
You're the one teasing me with your tongue out.
I'm not teasing, gotcha.
Nivara, you're literally holding your tongue out while staring at my mouth. That's teasing.
What if it was?
She's doing this on purpose. I keep imagining that tongue on my skin. Dragging down my neck, maybe across my chest, and then kissing me.
Stop! You can just say stuff like that while I'm doing this.
Why not?
Because I can feel how close you're watching me.
I'm imagining it kissing me. French kissing.
You filthy!
You asked what I was thinking.
I didn't ask for that much honesty.
Too late now. All I'm seeing is you kissing me.
Shut up before.
Before what?
I actually considered doing something stupid.
It wasn't a denial. Holy shit, she's getting interested. Load request. Ask to kiss her. Boop. Nivara, come here, I want to kiss you.
You don't even soften it anymore.
Why would I? I've been wanting your mouth all night.
You're such a problem.
Saying
Shit like that with a straight face.
She's not pulling away. Her breathing changed.
And why exactly should I let you kiss me?
Because you want it just as bad as I do.
And don't assume what I...
Nivara, look at me.
I shouldn't. Once I kiss you, it's not going to stay innocent.
Good, I don't want innocent.
Gods, you're going to ruin me. Fine. Come closer and don't you dare pretend you're gentle.
Her lips crash into yours. Hot, hungry, almost angry with how long she'd been holding back.
You kiss like you're trying to take the air out of me.
You taste better than I imagined.
Stop! Don't say stuff like that unless you're ready to deal with me climbing into your lap.
Then do it!
You're flushed. Cute.
You're shaking.
Shut up! I'm allowed to want your mouth too. Another one.
You want me to kiss you again?
I want you to claim it. Take it like you mean it.
This time she's the one pulling you in. Fingers tightening in your clothes, her body pressing just close enough that you feel the heat from her bare skin.
Enough. If we keep kissing, we might stay like that until the morning.
No, stop. Not stopping you, okay?
Don't tap me, human. I swear I'll pin you to the ground and make you beg for kissing you more. Later. For now, you earned that kiss for.
Stronger drink. Night's cold again, but I've got something stronger this time. Also, it's good now that you're under a blanket. You want a real drink, Nivara?
Stronger than the last one? Che, hold on, I won't drink with my outfit messed up like that. There you go.
She adjusts her clothes back into place, tightening straps, fixing folds, resetting herself just to be ready for a drink.
There, now you can start drinking careless.
Good, careless looks good in you.
Shut up and give me the bottle.
You hand her the bottle again. This one heavier, sharper on the nose, and you both drop down beside the fire.
God's that burn. Humans drink this willingly? No wonder you die so fast.
You're still drinking it.
Because I'm better than you. And it's warming me fast. Damn, I can feel it hitting already.
Tell her you think about her when you try to sleep. Sure. Can I tell you something about you biting off my head?
Doubtful, but try.
When I try to sleep, I think about you.
You think about me? Why?
Because you get stuck in my head. Your voice, your eyes, the way you look at me. Feels like you're there even when you're not.
That's stupid.
She didn't deny it. Damn thing. What was she supposed to deny for?
You're telling me you actually fall asleep thinking about a dark elf who threatened to stab you 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Maybe, but it's true.
Idiot. What exactly do you think about?
You really want to know?
If I didn't, I wouldn't ask.
Fine. I think about you like next to me, your hair loose, and your body closer than it should be. And the way you'd sound if I pulled you into my arms to hug.
You're playing with fire.
And her legs actually pressed together. Whatever.
What else do you imagine?
How warm you'd feel, how your breath would hit my neck, how you'd react if I... Look at the eyes, by the way. Hearts in the eyes. How do you react if I hugged you even tighter?
You'd think I'd melt?
I think you'd grab me by the collar and drag me to kiss you.
Ah, shut up. You shouldn't talk like that when I've been drinking.
Why not?
Because it makes you wonder how you'd react if I slipped into your bed instead, actually, and hug you there.
Holy shit.
Enough, before you make me say something I can't take back.
Oh, we are staying with the dialogues options. Ask what she likes in bed. Sure. Alright, your turn. What do you like in bed, Nivara?
You just went straight for it, didn't you?
Stronger drink, stronger questions.
Ah, you're dangerous with that one.
Come on, I want the real answer, the honest one.
Honest? Fine, but if you laugh, I'm hitting you with the bottle. I like pressure, wave. And when teeth are involved. And when someone stops trying to be polite and just takes what they want.
Holy moly.
What, too much for you, human?
Not even close, keep going.
Cheh, that's all you get for now. But if you're that curious, maybe you'll get to see what I mean.
Trust me, I plan to.
Don't say shit like that while I'm in this warm from the drink. My head's already spinning and you're not helping.
I already asked if she kissed a human. But okay, I will ask again. Alright, tell me something. Have you ever kissed with a human before? You know, it's the alcohol. I forgot that I asked that.
You really don't waste time with this drink, huh?
I'm asking honestly.
And I'm deciding if I should lie to watch you squirm.
Just answer me.
No. Happy?
Yes, actually, yes.
God, you're impossible.
So why not? Humans not your type?
Most humans can't keep up. They break, sweat too much, make weird noises.
She's really talking like this while staring at my mouth again.
And most humans panic when a woman bites their lower lip.
I wouldn't panic.
I know, that's the annoying part.
You've thought about it, haven't you?
Shut up! I didn't say that.
Didn't have to.
How fast you'd lose control if I whispered in his ear. Don't look so proud. I said I wondered, not that I plan to actually do it.
Please do, please do. You're thinking about it now.
That's because you keep asking shite while staring at my lips. Like you want them to kiss you.
She's drunk and honest and so hot right now.
Enough before I start saying exactly what I do to you. And trust me, you're not ready for that yet.
I wouldn't be so sure. And we ended up, the drinking party. You both stand again. Heat sticking to your skin, the air thick enough to choke. Nivara, come here for a second.
What now? You look like you're about to say something stupid.
Just check something for me.
That already sounds suspicious.
I think I pulled something earlier in my chest. Ugh.
You pulled something. Please, your body's only job today was not dying.
Still hurts. Come look.
Cheh, fine, but if this is another one of your thirsty tricks, I'm stabbing your foot.
Yeah, definitely a thirsty trick. You lift your shirt, exposing your abdomen to the firelight.
Huh? Didn't think a human like you would have actual abs. I'm mildly impressed.
Feel anything weird?
Why the hell would I touch it?
Because you're checking me.
God, you're annoying. Hold on, I won't do this while I'm under a blanket. Okay?
She adjusts her clothes back into the place, tightening straps, blah blah blah.
There, now what? Now we continue.
She stepped closer, eyes tracing the lines of her torso.
You're breathing steady, no bruising, no swelling. Except maybe your ego.
Then why do you stare that long?
Shut up, I'm being thorough.
Her eyes are dropping lower.
Is the pain lower too?
Maybe.
Figures.
A few kisses later.
And then after the checkup, you both stand again, heat sticking to the skin, the air thick enough to choke on. The fire isn't the one hitting the night anymore, it's the two of you. Every breath feels heavier, every stare lasts too long.
Nivara. Yeah, I know. You've been looking at me like you want to kiss me again and not let me go this time.
You're not exactly hiding how you want that either.
I stopped trying minutes ago. This heat is driving me insane.
Then stop fighting it.
You're really saying that to dark elf with a knife fetish?
If you want to stab me, you would have done it hours ago.
Don't tempt me. But stabbing isn't what I want right now.
Then what do you want?
You know what I want. Don't make me flippin' spell it out.
Say it anyway.
I want you to kiss me, okay? I want this dang tension to snap before I lose my mind.
A few kisses later.
Try not to vanish tomorrow morning. I want more of this. Kissing, more of you, okay? Actually, not just the kissing. I want everything.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Good, because if you disappear after kissing me like that, I'll hunt you down and drag you back myself. Come on, before I change my mind and throw you to the ground again. Thank you for playing. You matched her hunger. Nivara, let you past every wall, every scar, every instinct to run. You kissed her and she stopped pretending she didn't crave you, and now she wants more. We hope you enjoy your time with Nivara. If you like the game, join Discord, no. And stay updated on future releases. Also feel free to check out other games, blah 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 blah. Alright. So that was a night with Dark Elf. Now the music started playing. What the hell? Also, it's the same music that is playing in every single one of your games. Also, the achievements didn't pop, not a single one. What the hell? It will probably trigger when I re-enter the game. Like quit and enter it again. That's when they will trigger, I assume. I know that stuff, yeah. Some games were like that. Anyway, well, I mean, that was another A Night With game, so the usual. I kinda hate the fact that the style in which the girls are in these devs games, I kinda like. I wish it was actually drawn by a normal person for instead of generated, but whatever. That's all I have to say. And in the end, to be fair, it kind of is like I play it so you don't have to kind of think. It is this kind of approach to those games, I feel like. Which there is also quite a few other games that are released under not A Night With title, but I have not played them yet. I'm pretty sure I will eventually get to those. Maybe someday. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to sleep. If you enjoyed, consider liking the video. If you're new around, consider subscribing to the channel. Stick around for more slop in the future, because why not? I'm weird and I'll play some slop games with hopes maybe something would be good. This one looks decent.
And other than that, it's kinda... to be fair, the intro was pretty, overall, a good idea. If it was properly made, I feel like it would be great. Like, properly built on the whole story, get a proper artist, and so on and so on. Alright, I need some sleep. I wish you a fantastic day, fantastic night, and so on. Bye bye.